And by the way, while this is going on, they invited Halle Berry to a New York Times event. What? Yeah. Halle Berry? And Halle Berry gets up on stage. If I were to tell you right now, Halle Berry is going to get on stage at a New York Times event and call out Newsom, and I told you last week, I want to make a prediction. What would you have been your odds of this happening? Slim to none? Watch what she says. Go ahead, Rob.
But the opposite of that, back in my great state of California, my very own governor, Gavin Newsom, has vetoed our menopause bill, not 1 but 2 years in a row. But that's okay, because he's not going to be governor forever. And with the way he's overlooked women, half the population, by devaluing us in midlife, he probably should not be our next president either. Just saying. I need every woman in this country to fight with me. But the truth is, the fight isn't just for us women. We need men too. We need all of the leaders, every single one of you in this room. This fight needs you.
That's pretty wild for her to speak the way that she does. Adam, your thoughts on Halle Berry?
How old is Halle Berry now, by the way?
She just posted a picture saying celebrating 60th or 50th or something like that. Can you pull with her?
She's no way. She's 68.
She just had a 59.
Wow.
She still got it, baby.
Oh, she looks great.
Yeah. 59
Halle still got
old.
it. So just so I understand the framing of the situation, this is a New York Times event, and they're inviting people to have open conversation.
Event. Yes.
Sort of unlike what the actual paper
Summit
does.
by the New York Times.
Yeah. How often have you heard Trump go, the failing New York Times, the failing New York Times? The New York Times, let's get this straight, they used to be the gold standard for reporting, for journalism.
Yeah.
They were like, we're the New York Times. How dare you question us? We're the New York Times. At this point, they're like the running joke or leftist gag. Like, oh, the New York Times did it again. The New York Times said this. Okay, buddy. And they still act shocked when you call them out for their misinformation, their mistruths, their disinformation. They're supposed to be the ones who are speaking truth to power, but they're no longer journalists. They're just activists, just parroting the leftist progressive mouthpieces of, you see what's going on in New York. This is the New York Times at this point.
Tom.
So on Halle Berry.
Halle Berry and Newsom. By the way, Rob, Newsom responded. If you want to pull up Newsom, he did not respond, but his team responded and said something like, we are looking forward. There you go. I think you have, was that it or no? Yeah, I remember Halle Berry out of California when women are struggling silently.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, yeah. He responded. His team said, we appreciate Halle Berry's concern and we are willing to work. Yeah, Gavin Newsom responds to this. Zoom in a little bit. Deep admiration for Halle Berry's advocacy and is reconciling this after he received a sharp rebuke from the Oscar-winning actor who warned he probably should not be president during her address. In my great city, go a little bit lower. Is there a sentence on Newsom told, yet I'd be, is that the one? Yeah,
no, that's from October.
Okay. So anyways, apparently his team responded and said something that, we understand the importance here and, we want to work with her to get what she wants done in the state of California. In some words like that they responded to. Tom, your thoughts on Halle Berry?
You know what? I love that she stood up for this because every now and then you'll find a celebrity with an authentic cause. And what I mean by that is when you reach celebrity status, you will get coached by your publicist. Oh, save the whales, keep the dolphins out of the tuna nets, and all that.
Yeah,
by the way, if dolphins are supposed to be smart, if they're so smart, what are they doing in a tuna net? Anyway, so they go on these kind of fake, you saw it, they would encourage you, publicists encourage you in Hollywood, you're a comedian actor, hey, get behind some kind of a charity.
Cause, yeah.
And it has nothing to do with you. Halle Berry says this has to do with women. And what she's trying to get, I believe that Medicare plans include Cialis or Viagra now. And people were asking, saying, what the hell, is the government really paying for that? And check me on that. I believe Medicare plans cover that. And what Halle Berry is trying to do, he's saying, hey, let's get insurers to cover drugs that affect hormone drugs, hormone replacement drugs, and osteoporosis drugs, and the things that women need as supplements at menopause. So apparently Halle Berry is with a very legitimate cause as a woman entering middle age and still looking great and representing it and saying, my governor can't get behind this. I'm not out here with Save the Whales. I'm not out here with some weird charity. I'm out here specifically stating these things could help women.
Yep. And by the way, this is Newsom at the airport responding to it. Go ahead, Rob.
TMZ.
Halle Berry had some comments. Do you have any? She had
actually just was connected with her manager. We're have ability to reconcile that, so we're reconciling.
So, like,
I've included it in the budget next year. She didn't know that.
oh, really?
So we're reconciling.
So how do you? What's your message to women who might have been offended by the bill, or just what do they not understand about the bill that they should
They didn't
understand?
understand we already were in the process of fixing it, so we're getting it fixed.
So did you have you talk to our manager exactly, or
Such a
Governor? Any chance 2020?
Okay, if it was already in there, why would
Halle?
Halle Berry say that? If it was already in there, why does she go on
Such a
stage
good
in New York?
politician.
We're
He's
reconciling.
the spin master.
We didn't
He's
fix it. We didn't.
amazing.
And he's not scared to go on camera and say, yeah, this is
No,
exactly what
Adam,
happened, and defend his position.
The definition of
He's-
sociopath is they actually they know it's a lie, but they're so good that they believe
He
it.
is like water.
But I don't know. Did you actually see him on the stage? I think we should take a moment of silence for his manhood.
it?
It was crushed.
For that killer
Who?
crossover?
Why do Democrats sit like that? I look at how even the other leg is folded, Pat. That can't be comfortable.
Yeah, that-
Him and Obama, like how would you not talk like this? That's how I would talk. It hurts.
Maybe he
Hey, Gavin,
transitioned.
how do you
Wait.
feel about California? I agree. That's how that would.
So he could be like the 6'3" Christmas elf.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Tom, you were going to say something.
sorry.
No, I was going to say if what he's doing there, if you were to connect the dots, and this was Republicans, you know what they would say. If Halle Berry was a Republican and then that was Gavin Newsom there, they would say, Gavin Newsom accused Halle Berry of lying. He said that she didn't even do her research, didn't know it was there. That would be the media coverage. But why would Halle Berry go to New York to stand on a stage at the New York Times Deal Books Summit and say something she knew not to be true if they already had the coverage with it? Why is it a cause? Why would she do that? Why would she, stick her chin out? She wouldn't.
Nope.
I don't. Personally, I don't believe Gavin Newsom, and I'd like to see the receipts that say that all the things that Halle Berry is specifically talking about, coverages, drugs, and whatnot, are truthfully, honestly in there. Now, if he's saying we have it in the budget, wait. I thought this part of this was she wanted to compel insurance carriers and other people. We have it in the budget? Wait a minute. How? You see where I'm going? How would I have it in the budget if it was supposed to be a policy that forces health insurers to do something?
How much do you think, Tom? How much do you think this Tish Hyman lady is influencing Halle? What is the likelihood that she has watched all those videos with Tish? You know who I'm talking
I
about,
think it's
Rob.
very likely. I think it's very
How likely do you think it is?
I think it's over 90%.
The
Over
black
90%
lesbian lady
because
in
You know
Gold's
what?
Gym?
Halle Berry is an
have she
Oscar
not seen it?
award-winning actress, and you know what they do when they get into character. Actresses and actors of her caliber, Academy Award winnings, do a lot of research. You know about this. You do deep research to get in with the character, deep research to know what you're going to do, how to present
Tom,
yourself.
I asked a simple question.
So why wouldn't
What's
she?
the likelihood that she's watched
Excuse me,
Tish
I'll
Hyman?
answer it.
Tell
I'll
me.
answer it.
Go ahead.
So the likelihood that she has looked at other people and how to present herself, and including Tish Hyman, I think is pretty high.
Just say yes. So it's highly likely that she did.
Yes.
That's all you have to say. It's not I don't need an explanation. So if she's watched it, so she's probably inspired by what she's also saying. The level of agitation for women in the state of California is that, hey, we are ourselves, following a story like this to see what's going on here. But I think her level, Tom, stay with us here. You don't need to, just stay with us. So I think the part here with Tish, I think she's playing a role in California. I think she's playing a role in California. Tish is. I think Tish needs to understand that she has what it takes to possibly even influence politically. I think if there is a relationship there for her to get out there and be vocal about what she's talking about. When's the last time Halle Berry was that vocal about Newsom?
I don't
Rob,
think
can you
ever.
even pull up?
heard
When is the
anything
last
from
time
Halle
Halle Berry's ever been vocal about Newsom? When's the last time?
Or even politics in general, Pat. Have you ever heard her say?
I
she's
just
been
want to know,
quiet.
when is the last time Halle Berry has been vocal about Newsom? When has that ever happened? Prior to yesterday. Okay, pre-sub come only in October. Newsom menopause. We're going to show this veto October. Okay, Berry had officially last October event. Got it. Okay, so she's never been vocal about Newsom ever till now.
That's crazy.
Okay, when was Tish Hyman vocal about Newsom?
I mean, recently.
And what we're doing
within
in
the last
California.
month, within the last month.
So I think Halle is getting her confidence from other women that are questioning things for her to say, this makes sense. That's the point I'm trying to make. I think Tish is playing a role in California, getting others to be thinking.
Think about how bad it is when you lose liberal black women in California, gay black women you're losing your whole audience. Are you kidding me? You're losing the L, the G, and the B over the T. We're going to have a problem.
Is that wild? Is that wild?
That is pretty wild.
But I'm so happy. How happy are you to see it though? Like it's and what's his name too? Who was the guy that's going to try to take over Nancy Pelosi?
Steve Hilton?
The Jewish guy, the guy with the glasses.
Why would you assume I know him?
You don't
the weird guy that was taking photos at the parade.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
They act like they're about women. They don't give
Not
a damn
Eric
about women.
Swalwell?
I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that guy is. This year for Merry Christmas, the hat we announced last year sold 3,000 like this within a couple days. This year, we're doing a limited edition one for today, Rob. If you want to show this up there, this is the limited edition Merry Christmas hat, numbered out of 250. On the side, it says Future Looks Bright. These will go in no time, by the way. If you're somebody that's proud to say Merry Christmas comfortably, place an order. Get this for somebody that's also proud to say Merry Christmas. This could make for a very, very good Christmas gift. And anybody that places an order, I believe this is for the first 100, if I'm not mistaken, Rob. Anybody that places an order gets a mug that says Future Looks Bright and Merry Christmas. And on this side, you get an ornament as well that says Merry Christmas. The Future Looks Bright edition sent your way. So go to vtmerch.com, place an order, Merry Christmas hat coming your way. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.